let's get started. So last time we actually have the inheritance structure, but it actually worked on a ace crazy 8 game, right? But we actually will continue for the poker game. Okay, we haven't actually finalized the poker game. So we have the hand, and we actually arrange the data. Okay, we arrange the data, so actually we sort it, and then we have the set and the frequency. Okay, so now we are going to keep score for the two hands of card to see which one actually is stronger, right? That's what we want to do right here. So let me keep this window over here, and then let's go to the website. So here, let's go to the website for the poker rings. Okay, so let's look at the poker rings and go to the website that we use. Okay, so here let's review the different basic hands. So we have the royal flush, we have the straight flush, we have 4 of a kind, 4 house. Let me actually minimize it so we can have every ranking. Okay, so royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, 4 house, flush, high hand, and then pair, and then 2 pair, and then 2 of a kind, and then straight. Okay, so now we have these things, and then how can we determine our hand belong to which category, right? That's what we want to do. So now let's actually try to look at it. Okay, so we got 2 information. One is actually the frequency list, one is the occurrence list. Okay, so occurrence list actually is the set. So this one actually, if we have say 4 of a kind, you should get check and A, and then frequency would be 4 and 1. Okay, that's would be what we have. So let's see here, let's check, let's actually try to, based on the 2 information that we get, to actually look at it. Okay, so go back to our hand class. Okay, so our hand class, we have a set of card. Okay, and that is in an array. Okay, that's actually in an array. So now actually we create 2 things. One is a set, the other one is a frequency. Okay, so now let's actually check the first one we would like to check. Okay, so this one is actually public is 4 of a kind. Okay, so we check if this one is a 4 of a kind, and then here we would have a Boolean. Okay, so what we would base on would be the frequency, this one, frequency and set, 2 things, right? So let's do this one, actually set. So if it is 4 of a kind, apparently there will be 1 card that has a frequency of 4, and the other card is actually a frequency of 1, right? So, but frequency of 1, we actually don't need to check it. So let's check if there is a frequency of 1, since they will be 5 card for sure, right? So let's do this one. Let's do actually for integer I equals 0, I less than hand size, right? This one actually, I'm sorry, not hand size. We should use a frequency. Okay, so use a frequency list, right? So frequency list the size, and then I increase. Okay, and we just need to check the frequency list. So if frequency that get I actually equals 4, then we return true. Okay, for 4 kind, it's very easy to detect. Okay, and then otherwise return false. Is that okay? So for the kind, is probably the easiest one to detect, right? Then let's check if there is actually a full house, right? Let's check if there is a full house, and then let's check 3 of a kind. Okay, So here actually let's do this, okay? So let's actually have another function called Boolean has 2, okay? So we will do for, okay, frequency array. For frequency would be integer type, okay? Actually frequency from frequency list, okay? And then we will do if the frequency equals 2, right? Then we will actually return true. Is that okay? If there's one frequency that is 2, we will have 2, right?
Okay.
This one, if no, then we return false, right? And then we also can have a public Boolean, and then has 3, okay? And this has 3 sent in. We copy the whole thing over, and then paste over here, okay? And this one changed to 3. And if there is an element that has 3 and has 2, then it's full house. Is that okay?
Okay.
Is that okay? So not too difficult, okay? So here return what? Has 2 and has 3. Is that okay?
Okay.
So here we have the constructor. We create a hand and we will do arrange, okay? So that actually, so these are detection for the full house and the for a kind, okay? And here we would have public Boolean is 3. We call it set actually. 3 of a kind actually called set. Okay, let me see if actually is called set. Okay, 3 of a kind. Let's call it 3 of a kind. Actually, 3 of a kind has another name called set. So let's call it a 3 of a kind. Okay, and this one actually is return has 3 and not has 2. Okay, if it has 2 and has 3, it actually is full house. So 3 of a kind actually has 3 but no 2. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Okay.
And the other 2 car actually we don't care. If there is no 2, then I don't think there is a 4, right? It can have a 4 because you only have 5 cars. So here we deal with is we already treated the 3 of them, right? So now next one actually, let's see, actually the next one is actually 1 pair or 2 pair, right? So let's see. So here we will check 1 pair and 2 pair, right? So we will check 1 pair and 2 pair, okay? So 1 pair and 2 pair, let's see, 1 pair and 2 pair. We need to check the pair and 2 pair, okay? So let's see here actually 1 pair and 2 pair. So let's do here. Let's see here. So full house lower than 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind actually is 3 of a kind under a full house. So let's do public, okay, Boolean, and then is what? 2 pair, okay. So how can we know it's actually 2 pair? We actually do. We need to have a function, okay. Not put in here, okay. So here let's have a function called public Boolean, okay, and then count pairs. Is that okay? See how many pairs are in our function. So actually, let's do this one. Let's do actually integer total equal 0, right? And then for actually integer f from actually frequency list. okay? And then if f equals 2, then let's change it to counter. So let's count it as C, right? So here actually count increase, right? And if count equals no, and then we actually return count, right? So we know how many pair are there, right? So here is 2 pair. You have 2 pairs, so actually return count pair equals 2. Okay, so you don't need to do anything else, because if the count pair is 2, it must be 2 pair. It can be a full house, it can be 3 of a kind, can be 4 of a kind. So this one is okay. How about 1 pair? Let me see. Incompatible. Incompatible. Here, oh, okay. Here actually should return integer. Okay. Okay, and then let's see is 1 pair. Let's call it each pair. Okay. So 1 pair actually should be what? Return actually count pair equals 1. Okay, so the pair equals 1, and also you cannot have 3. If you have 3, it's not. It actually is a 3 of a kind, right? So you cannot have 3. So this one actually is count pair and then not 3. Is that okay?
Okay.
That's 1 pair. So we have 2 pair, 1 pair, and then full house and 4 of a kind. These are calculated based on what? Based on these are actually based on what? These are based on these are actually based on these things actually are, I'm sorry. These are based on the frequency list. We already determined so many different things. So pair, 2 pair, 3 of a kind, full house, and then actually 4 of a kind. Next one, let's check this one, flush. Flush is easy to detect, okay? But there is a royal flush and straight flush. So let's just check the flush first, okay? So don't check is flush. So let's do has flush first, okay? So for flush, if there is a flush condition, we report there is a flush condition, but is flush actually need to check it's not a straight, okay? So let's do this one, public, okay? Boolean has flush. So this has flush must have everything of the same suit, okay? So this one, for you to look at the set, the set we have is all integer, so it will be numbers. It's not okay. We need to go through our cards, okay? Because we are going to get the suit, okay? So here, let's see here. Actually, I mean, we will have the actually suit. So let's go back to see the car, okay? So the car actually car class. Each car class you have a rank and suit. So the suit actually is a integer, okay? So it's an integer 0 to 3. So we need to get suit, okay? So let's actually go here, go back to our hand, okay? Go back to our hand. And then actually let's go call integer suit, okay, equals cars 0. The first cars suit, let's actually call it suit. Let's not call it. So let's call it suit 0, okay? So actually get suit, and then we get a suit. And if it is flush, okay, if it is flush card, actually we should have everybody of the same suit, right? So let me actually copy this one so you can actually take a look at it, okay? Okay, if it actually is flush, you should have everything of the same kind, right? So let's do this one. The 0, we know it already, right? So let's do integer I equals 1. and then I less than cars the length, okay, and I increase. So we check, just not checking the first one. First one is actually the same as it is, right? So now we would, if the actually cars of I that get that get suit, okay, not equals the suit 0, okay. So the first car, it has the suit of suit 0, and then if other car, there's one car that actually is different suit, here we will report false. There will be no flush. Otherwise, you go through the whole thing, it still has the flush. You should have flush. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now let's do has Boolean has a string. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, has string. Now we also need to check has string, and string means the number are counting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a string. Okay, 10J. So A can be used as a 14 or used as 1, right? There are two cases you need to check. Okay, there are two cases you need to check. So now actually we need to be careful here. Okay, so here we already has a set. We will based on a set value. Okay, so here if first thing it's actually we go back to the has set. So here if the set that size not equals 5, and then we return false. Is that okay? Why is that? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we have one pair, say we have AA 2, 3, 4, that won't have a string. So if for it to have a string, you must actually have 5 cards of different kind. Is that okay? So the non-recurring set, you cannot have 4. 4 actually is, you won't have string. You must have every card different. So the non-recurring set must have 5 members. Is that okay?
Okay.
Is that okay? And then here we need to be careful now. Okay, we have these 5 different numbers. So here let's see actually let's see. We have a set. So we will base on the set actually to work on it. Okay, so here we have a set. Let's actually create another one over here. Okay, copy. Okay, and then here I put it here, and I say I have a set B. Okay, set B actually we have a set and set B. Okay, what that is a set B for? It is used to actually incorporate the A. Okay, so let's do this one. For actually each integer from set. Okay, so it actually is integer S from set. Okay, and then we do set B actually dot add. And I'm sorry. Okay, if okay S equals 1. Okay, then set B dot add 14. Is that okay? Else set B dot add S. Is that okay? What that is actually do? You will have A 3, 4, 5 J, right? So this A in set I make it 1, 3, 4, 5 J is 11. Is that okay?
Okay.
But in set B I change it to 14. Is that okay?
Okay.
I change it to 14. So if there is no 5 card, I don't care. And then actually then we actually will put it to 14. Okay, so let's do this one here. Okay, so let's do actually we have two set, right? Set and set B. Okay, so let's do mean A. Okay, equals actually integer that max value. Okay, integer mean max A equals integer that mean value. Is that okay? Integer max B equals integer that I'm sorry, I should do mean first. Okay, mean value. Okay, here I say it equals max value. Okay, integer max B equals integer that mean value. Okay, we have these four values and then set up. Okay, then we do for here we have the integer set. Okay, and let me try a different way. Okay, do integer I equals 0. Okay, I less than set that size. Okay, I increase. Is that okay? So
Okay.
set and set B should be of the same length, right? Is that okay? They are of the same length.
Okay.
So I just use one size, actually is okay. Now I'll do the following. If this one called set that get I actually greater than max A, okay, and then max A would be equal set that get I. Is that okay?
Okay.
So copy the same thing. I will actually do this set that A greater than B. So here I will do set B. Set B get I actually it will do maximum B. Okay. And then from set B that get I. Is that okay? So this actually finding the maximum in A and also in B. And copy these two guys over here and then paste. Okay. So here we will have here I change to less than mean and then less than mean. Okay. And here I would have mean A and the mean B, the minimum from the set and set B. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So here we have max A, max B, mean A, mean B. Okay. So here I'll say return max A minus max B equals 4, or max A minus mean A equals 4, or max B minus mean B equals 4. Then this is the straight condition. Why? That means the phi card is straight. Continue number. Why? Why this will actually give you the cars that actually are straight condition. Think about it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
Any
idea why this actually condition was served for the purpose?
Okay.
Yeah, Joey?
So the maximum value minus the miniature value equals to 4, and the maximum. Okay.
Let's try. Okay, let's try. Say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 5 cards are totally different. So if the set size is actually less than 5, right? It is not okay, right? Is that okay? So it must be 5. So since it's 5, we find the maximum and minimum. So the maximum minus minimum equals 4. So the distance between this and this is 4. Then that's a straight. You have to have continuous number. So if I have 1, 3, 4, 6, 9, the distance is 8. It is not straight. So if your maximum minus minimum is 4, then that 5 number must be discrete. It must be disjoint. They must be totally different, and also they are in a straight. Shall is that okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So it is a smart way to check the continuous number, right? You find a maximum and minimum and then calculate distance. Say this is the same if you have 10 numbers. Okay, you have 10 numbers. So you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, right? So 11 minus 2 equals 9. These 10 number must be, this one is n minus 1, okay? Must be continuous. They will have no missing number. And that is straight. Is that okay?
Okay.
And why we create map set B? Why we create set B? Because the set B is what? Why we create set B as set B? Because we need to put, so we just make a tiny adjustment. Say here I have A 3, 4, 5, 7, and I adjust to 3, 4, 5, 7, and then actually 14. Is that okay? But this 14 put here or put here actually doesn't matter because I don't need it to be sorted. Is that okay? I actually don't need this 14 to be sorted.
Okay.
I just need to know the maximum and the minimum. Is that okay? I don't need that 14 to be sorted.
Okay.
Any questions so far here?
No.
So now we got has flush and has flush and also has straight. Let's look at royal. Okay, so let's do has royal. What is royal? Okay, so let's do has royal. So basically has royal, we just actually copy this whole thing over. Okay. Okay, so we have this different card, right? And we actually traverse to every card. Okay. Well, we actually don't need this. Okay, we actually let's delete it. Actually, we actually don't need this as well. Okay. So if it is royal, we must have an A. So basically, if there is an A, we just do return true, right? Otherwise, we return false. It must have an A. If there is no A, it's not royal. Is that okay? So the royal actually means what? You have royal flush, they must be have an A. So if you have a KQZ 9 and then 10, well, there's no A. It's not royal flush, so it won't be royal. The royal is you must have an A. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we actually now we have 3 information. Has royal, has straight, has flush, right? So this is called A condition, B condition, C condition. Okay. So royal flush is actually A and the B and the C. Right? Straight flush should be no A and the B and the C. Right? Is that okay? And then here flush should be actually what? Actually should be B and not C. I'm sorry, it's flush. So actually C and not B. Is that okay?
Okay.
And straight actually should be B and not C.
Okay.
So use these 3 functions we calculate, we can generate the rest of them. Is that okay?
Okay.
So we have a royal flush, straight flush, handle, straight handle, right? And then here we have four of a kind, full house, three, two pair. They all check. Is that okay?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, and then the last one you simply just compare to,
Yeah,
right?
we just compare the highness of the car. It actually the rest of them is 10 high car. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So now let's actually try to do is royal flush, is straight flush, is flush, or is straight. Is that okay? We have four functions we want to do. Okay. So let me clear it. Okay. So you know why I calculate the frequency and and frequency and what? The frequency and the set, right? It actually very powerful. These two already is super powerful, right? Super powerful thing. These two are really super powerful. So now let's do this one. Actually, we have this actually here. Okay. So how about it? Since the ABC are so important, okay. So let's do Boolean variable here. I don't want to redo it many times. So let's do this one. Okay, let's do this one. Actually, let's do say Boolean A, okay, equals has A is what? Has royal. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Boolean B equals, oh no, I'm sorry. I cannot do it here. So that actually just declare ABC, okay? I cannot do it here. Why? Because if I don't have a car, it is not okay. If I don't have any car, it's not okay. So here let's declare hidden variable ABC, okay? Since they are hidden, so I actually will call them private, okay? And then when we calculate it, let's do it when we do a range. Because at a range time, we have the two sets. So let's do it on a range. A range function will calculate them, right? So right here, we have a set, we have everything. So let's do A equals has royal. Is that okay? B equals has, B would say is what? Has straight. C equals has a flush. Okay, so these three variables, after we calculate the rate, the set and frequency, we are able to calculate them. And then these three variables got set. Okay, these three variables got set. Okay, good. That are the global variable. And we go back to here, go back to this side here. So full house, whatever. So the highest function is royal flush. Okay, is royal flush, and here we will have let's see, we will have return A and the B and the C. Okay, the royal flush. And then second level is straight flush, right? Second level is straight flush. So that's copy is royal flush. And then put here, call is straight flush. Is straight flush will be not A and B and C, okay? Okay, and then third one, let's do public boolean is a flush. So its flush will be flush. Actually, here will be return. Okay, A no longer matter. Okay, so not B and the C. Okay, C is flush. Okay, C is actually C in the arrange. C in this arrange is actually has flush. Okay, so that actually is done. Okay, so that actually is flush. So not straight, but flush is flush. Public boolean, okay, is straight. Okay.
So for is straight,
It will be B and not C.
B and not C. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have everything we need, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we go to actually have a function.
So let me review this again.
Yeah.
So yeah. So B is if I yeah. So
B has straight.
B is has string. Yeah.
Yeah. A is has royal.
Yeah. Okay. So A is royal, B is string, and C is
Flush. Same kind. Same suited.
flush. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just need to remember. Yeah. Thank you.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a
So
very
now
good
this
way to
are
do it.
all done, and then next one is get category. So you have a hand of card, and you need to decide what category it is. Is that okay? So let's do this one. Actually, if is royal. So let's try this one. Okay, is royal flush. Okay. So there's a royal flush. Okay. Then return what? Return what? Is that okay? According to this chart. Is that okay? According to this chart.
Okay.
Is that okay? So that's the category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. According to this chart. So return 1, and then E is straight. So I don't need to have the else, right? Actually, if it's fit, straight flush, if it fit, it will just return. Okay, return 2. Okay, so something like this. Okay. And then next one, let's see this one. Okay, if is the third one is what? Third one is 4 of a kind. Okay, so 4 of a kind, 4 of a kind. It's 4 of a kind. And return 3. Okay. So this one continue. Okay, just do this one by one. Okay. Next one is a full house. Okay. Okay, so this actually you can see originally is probably a very tough problem, right? But using a different functional level, we actually solve it. So the lowest level is arranging the set and frequency data, right? This level we do has something Boolean value, and then we do is something, and then highest level get category. Is that okay? So originally here you don't see why you keep calculating this. I actually don't know, right? But after that such arrangement, you can see that actually I have a whole good plan to actually finding out these different cost tricks, okay? And I guarantee you the people who write the poker game checking the category, nobody is better than me, okay? You can search internet. Okay, the next one actually, so these are my invention actually, not actually other people don't write it in this way, okay? So the next one is flush, okay? So the next one is flush. So is flush, okay? Return 5, okay? If is straight. Return 6, okay? If is 3 of a kind, and 7. Okay, if is 2 pair, return A. Okay, and if actually is a pair, return 1. Okay, I return 9. Okay, and then other return 10. Is okay? But this actually, to me, actually, it may not make sense because what? Because what? Because this number actually, I think you want a royal flush to have higher range. So let's do 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So bigger number of bigger category. Is that okay? Bigger car get bigger category. So we can do compare.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Originally, I worked on it based on this chart, but actually we want it to represent the car strength. So now we are going to do get category. Okay, so we have 2 hands. So let's go to the test hand, right? So we have opponent and get set, whatever. So we have arrange will actually do it. Okay, so now let's do this one. Okay, so that's here. Let's do give a new line. Okay, and then we do system dot out the print line. And we do prayer that get category. Is that okay? And then we do system that out the print line. We do opponent that get category. Okay, category. Okay, good. Now let's do it. Okay, so let's do it. Any error? I don't know. 1 1. 1 1 means what? It's actually clear. Okay, let's try one more time. Oh, 1 1 means 1 pair. Yeah. So this one pair. This one no pair, right? So 1 happened to be 1 pair, 2 happened to be 2 pair. Is that okay?
Okay.
And I think 3 happened to be 3 of a kind, right? That's good, right? Okay, but this one actually is not, actually doesn't show us the, it's not explanatory, okay? So that's actually right here. Let's do this one. Let's do here, we have actually, let's do final static, okay? String array, and then cat, okay, category string array, okay? So let's do this one, okay? Starting from 0. So 0 will be a high card. 1 will be one of 1 pair, okay? 2 will be 2 pair, okay? 3 will be 3 of a kind. 4 will be straight. 5 will be flush, okay? 6 will be full house, okay? 7 will be 7. I think is 4 of a kind. Full house 4 of a kind, yeah. Okay, 8 will be straight flush, okay? 9 will be royal flush. Is that okay? Compile, nothing wrong, okay?
Okay.
So here we have a category goal. Category, here we have the category okay, get category, okay. So here let me do string, okay. This one is to get kinds. Is okay? What kind of hen you have? Okay,
Okay.
so here let's do return cat, and then here let's get category. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, kind of car. Okay, so here we do have these two. Okay, and then next to let me actually put it over here. So system that out that print line, and here I do let's do f, okay, slash n. Okay, so here that's category number. Okay, percentage d. Okay, equals percentage s, and here I do prayer that get category. Okay, and then here prayer that get kind of hen. Okay, get these two things, and this one that's deleted. Okay, and this one let me okay, and then here let me actually copy this whole thing, put it here. Okay. Okay, now now I actually have these different things. Okay, so here I would have this one changed to opponent. Okay, opponent, and here say prayer. That's to be aligned. Okay. High card and 1 2 pair. Yeah. Let's try more. Okay. Yeah. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now let's actually do different thing. Okay. Let's create another class called test more hands. Let's do a test more hand. Okay, we try to test more hand, and here let's actually do the whole thing. Okay, copy the whole thing. I'm sorry, I actually copy from here to the end. Okay, copy the whole thing. Okay, put it over here. I'm going to test more hands. So let's actually do this. Okay, this actually delete it. Okay. So now here this I create a deck, shuffle, distribute. Okay, everything here. Okay. So let me see. Actually, it actually equal new deck. Okay. Hand prayer opponent. Okay. So let me actually shuffle 20 times, and then after that, this print out of opponent and the print out of the prayer is okay. Here the print out whatever search these I actually don't need it, so cut. Okay, sort needed, so actually to the sort, to the arrange. Okay, these two needed. Okay, this one not needed, delete. Okay, and then these three not needed. Okay, and then we just need to show hands. Okay, show hands, and then we have this. Okay, so now we have these different things, distribute file card, whatever. Okay, so now here actually let me do this. Okay, let me do deck d. Okay, equals new. Okay, and then hand prayer equals null, okay? And then hen the opponent equals null, okay? Okay, and after that, here I remove these things, okay? Remove these things. Remove these things, okay? And then here I do for, okay? Integer step equals 0, okay? And then let's do starting from 1, okay? And then step less than 100, less than equals 100. So I try 100 step, okay? And I increase. Let's not try 100, let's try 20, okay? And then each step I actually simulate one time, okay? And at the end of every time, I actually here I do system.out.println and then put a empty string over there, and here I should use step, okay? So this whole thing, let me actually, this whole thing, let me do tab, okay, move inside. So we will try 20 times. So here, let's do this one. Here, let me put here, okay? And then here I say printf, okay? Is that okay so far?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Why is that? Is it? Let me see. What happened? Oh, I'm running the wrong one. I should do test hand. Okay. Here is my. Let's check. Okay, we have 20 different prey now. This one nothing. This one nothing. High car. This one pair for cake, right? This one nothing. Here actually high car. This one high car, one pair for 4. Okay. This one actually this one actually high car, one pair. Okay. High car. This one pair, 8, right? So far so good. Okay. We haven't really had the big car yet. Okay. So this one 2 pair, 6 and K. Okay. This one. Okay. So we can continue to check. Okay. But it's actually this testing just is try to see if after many compare it actually is okay or not. Okay. So this test more hand actually is one way to test. You do multiple step to actually check it. That's one way. Okay, let's try a different way. Okay, let's try test spatial cars. Okay, so here I have a create. Let's copy the test hand. Okay. And it's not the same as that. Actually, here we don't do shuffle, we don't do that. Okay, we just give a spatial card. Okay, we just give a spatial card. So here let's do check to call this guy hand 1. Okay, so here let's print out the hand 1. Okay, and then this different thing we don't need it. The hand 1 need to be sorted. Okay, so analysis part we need it. So let's do hand 1 dot sort. Hand 1 dot arrange. we don't need this. Okay, let's see. We already we actually need to print out hand one. Okay, so sorry, I may erase it. Okay, so print out hand one. Okay, and then we need to know about the category. So this sorting and arrange finish, we don't need these things at all. Okay, delete. And then we just need to have here this thing. Okay. Okay, we have the one hand. So now let's try look at this one. Okay. So let's actually try this one. So hand one, let's try 3 of a kind. So let's try here. Let me see. Well, it actually is 13. 13. 13. Okay, that's a 3 of a kind. And then the suit that actually try different suit. Okay, so here we have a high hand, and after that you should get a 3 of a kind. Here let's change it to hand one. Okay, change to hand one. Okay, good. I'm sorry, I should check the spatial hand. So let me move this guy over here. Okay. And let me put the test spatial hand over here. Okay. It actually become 2 pair. Something wrong. Okay. Something wrong. So actually, this is not okay. So let me see. I actually need to print out. It become 2 pairs. This is not acceptable. So let me actually do this. Okay. How comes that it become 2 pairs? So here I need to actually print out H1, H2. Okay, let me see. No, H1. I'm sorry. So here, wait, how come it's 6? Oh, let me clear. Okay, so one more time. So we have 13, but I think the frequency data is wrong, right? Somehow the frequency data is wrong. Let's go back to check the frequency data. Okay. Here you can have this kind of frequency data. Let me see if something got wrong there. Oh, I see. Oh, let me see. Go back to my hand. I think I corrupt it somehow. Okay, don't worry. So here ABC, I do arrange and I have a frequency, and then the frequency actually we tested before, right? So here let's see that the frequency since actually we tested before. Let's see. Yeah, it should be okay, right? Let's actually put this hand card. Okay, copy the hand card. Copy to test hand. Because test hand we have a other one. Let's put it over here. Okay. So that actually is the same deck of cards. Let's check over here. Okay. index out of bound. Index out of bound because, wait, let's see. One, let me see, okay, what's wrong with it? Okay, 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, 4 car, 5 car. Oh, we have 2 car with a 2, 3. I'm sorry. Is that okay?
Okay.
So actually the 2 car of the same kind. So let's do 0 here. Is that okay? Okay, so actually I think the algorithm may not be wrong. It's I actually incidentally give a wrong hand to there. Okay, let me see. So one more time. Okay, same car have been fit to there. Clear it. Try one more time. Okay. Still this. Okay, let me go back to this one. Okay, so let's try this one. It has index upon. Oh, it actually happened on this one. Actually, get card check 26. So it's not in there. So let me see. Here, the error happened on get card. On get card K. Okay, let's see. Get card K. It may have a -1. Okay, so it should be if actually K less than 0. Okay, and it will return. Okay. You have to get card within the range. Okay, so let's see one more time. Okay, no more. Okay, so here we have this one, and then -1. That's a get card. And here, let's see. We do not have a sorting, and we do not have sorting and other thing for this other. Okay, so let me do it here. Okay, so here I have other that sort. Okay, and other that arrange. Okay, and then let's do these two things. Okay. Okay, as you can see, when the program get bigger, the debugging become harder because it's not only testing some condition. Okay, so here this other that it still have the 262. I think something wrong with my arrange function. Okay, let's go back to arrange function. Something is wrong in my arrange function. Okay, so don't worry. I will look at it. Okay, so here actually, so here actually I look at every card. So I get the I card, okay, and then get the rank, okay, and then size here. Let's see. This size is my set, okay. Size my set. So here, let's see. It will continue to do it. Okay. So let's see here. If it is not found, I go into here. It does then set the size, and then if not found, I come to here. Okay, J increase, and then if the rank equals the set J value, the frequency set J value get the original value and increase by 1. Okay, so that is the car's rank. Okay, so I get every car from there, and then get its rank, and then actually if the set size, I start to check every size. If not found, I actually set that car to it. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so let's inside here. Let me actually check my set and actually check my frequency. Okay, so here let's do system.out the print line. I print my set over here. Okay, system.out the print line. I check my frequency over here. Okay, after the operation before calculating the royal, let's do this. Okay. So over there, I have this KKK. So it already corrupted inside it. Actually, I do not get the correct answer. Okay, don't worry, I'll debug it. Okay. So here inside here, it already corrupted. Let me actually get one more symbol here to make sure. Okay. Put this one to actually show it is inside this function. Okay. So here it pointed out this one actually is inside here. So actually this doesn't get to the right kind of the frequency that I want. Okay, so why my frequency just be wrong? Okay, let me see. So how about this? Since the frequency number seems to be too big. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so the frequency number, so here I will set my frequency set J value, and then frequency that get set get J and plus 1. And then we have checking each car. And if we come to here, we actually finish the for loop. So how about this? Actually, I don't use this fine. I just actually do a break. Oh, no, fine still be needed. Okay. And actually, I use a break. Okay, and actually don't use this font as a condition to break out the loop. Okay, font still be important because font, yeah, I found it. I actually don't add it to my set. Okay. So let me do this one. So here actually still wrong. Okay, still wrong. Let me see. 5, 7. So here, let's see here. Come to here, and then here let me do a number called integer kk equals 0. Okay. So here, let's see. When I come to here, when I go to this location, I actually system that out print out my KK plus. Okay, plus. So every time I come to here, I would actually show my KK plus. So let's see. It actually will have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is that? I initially set it to be 0. And then here I see my KK equals, no, let's don't do this, okay, let's do this. Print KK and then KK increase, okay? Try one more time, okay? Still 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and right here, let me see. Go back to here, actually 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me print now here. Also is the 2 star. So let me make sure it actually is the right KK I'm printing now. Okay. So when the program gets bigger, it actually will be harder to track. Okay. So here my KK, yeah, actually is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So okay. So these two guys actually already use it. Okay. So actually it should be. Let me do this. Okay. So whenever I go into my test hand, whenever I go to my test hand, go to my arrange here, my KK set to 0. Okay, KK set to 0. So whenever I come to here, it set to 0. Okay, so it got go back to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it only read it for 5 times. Okay, that actually is correct, right? It actually read it for 5 times, and it read it for 5 times. It makes no sense because these 5 tiles are totally different, right? These 5 tiles are totally different. So we read it for 5 times. If read it for 5 times, it actually makes no sense. So let's check here. Why it actually come here for 5 times? Your set has the number, the rank equals the set that get j. You will come here to 5 times. No, you only will come here for 3 times. Why? Because so here let's do also show the rank, okay? But because it is not supposed to read it here for 5 times. Okay, let's see. Which rank of car actually read it here? It must be only K, okay? If it's actually 5 and 7 come here to read it, it makes no sense. 5 and 7 should not go there because 5 and 7 in the set, you should not have the car. So when we go here, let's actually print out the set, okay? Let's print out the set and let's print out the frequency. And here actually I try to show you how to do debug. I know there's a bug. Eventually I'll solve it, okay? Don't worry. So here let's try to check the set and actually also the frequency. So something's wrong here. So here we have this car. So here is actually 111, 111. The first digit is 111.
Okay.
And here is 1211, 111. Actually 111, 131, 121. So here you have 131. So you actually do carry over the previous data over here. So you see it actually continue, right?
Okay.
It actually continue. Let me see, okay. So the data actually continue, somehow continue. The previous order set, it actually continue. Here, actually, let me see. So I feed the data in, actually it continues. So let's do this one, okay? So let's do set that clear, okay? No matter what. So when we do the and frequency clear, okay? I don't know what happened, but I will clear them, okay? Whenever we create this, we actually visit the deck, okay? Clear actually will clean out the whole frequency set, okay? So before we do arrangement, we actually do clear, okay? So let's see, let's not get into here, let's cut it, okay? How about this? Actually, I also cut this one, okay? We do not need it to be here. So before we get into the arrangement, let's put it here. We make sure that the set and frequency got clean, okay? Yeah, so this one actually correct now, okay? So why the data got carried over, that actually is something wrong, okay? That actually is something wrong. So here this one actually should work, but it shouldn't be like this, okay? Different couple of the cards shouldn't get the same, get that, okay? So here this, since I can say it's actually done, we don't need this anymore, okay? The KK, we don't need it anymore. Okay, so this will work. Clean out the two set frequency, okay? Yeah, is that okay now?
Okay.
So, okay, I mean, debugging is an art, okay? You have to be able to figure out what's going on. So here we have these two things that's actually deleted, okay? Okay, so 3 of a kind, we actually get it. So the clear actually makes sure that, okay, the data being cleaned up. So 3 of a kind is okay. Let's do more different special set, okay? So this one, let's call it hen one, okay? Hen one is 3 of a kind. Let's try different thing. So we need to do hen two. So hen two, let's try straight, okay? So hen two, let's try straight. So hen two, let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't care about the suit right now. Okay, I just want to have a straight. Okay, this one is a hen one. Okay. Hen two, I'm sorry, hen two. So it's a straight involves A, right? That actually involves A. So at the end, let me actually change for a new line, okay? So I know it's actually different hen, and copy this one to the hen one as well. So that one actually involves a lower A as one, okay? So let me actually copy for hen two, okay? So my hen two, let me see. Let me call this one hen one, this one hen two, okay? This one hen three, okay? And then here let's do hen three. And hen three, let's do 10, 11, okay? And here I have a 1, okay? and then I have 13, and I have a 12. So this one is a hen of stray, but with A, okay, hen of A, but with A. So you see here, after I write in the code, I still need to go into the detail to test it. And you must cover every possible corner of the test, okay? The reason why I try to actually show you this program again, because it's very complicated, okay? It actually is a stray, but category 4 doesn't make sense. Okay. Let me see. Let me check it. Okay, actually it's H3. Yeah. And how comes this guy get a category 4? That actually some error, right? If we have a category 4, it actually doesn't make sense. It said that it's actually straight, but how come it's actually category 4? Oh yeah. It's actually category 4. I'm sorry. Let me see. But 3 is 3 of a kind, but this one is straight. How come? Oh, okay. So something wrong is not this one. Actually is over here. Okay. So my current one is correct. Okay. 4 is hand 3 is okay. Let's do hand 4. Hand 4 don't involve actually don't involve A anymore. Okay. We try to have some stray of random stray. Okay. So here let's do not 1. Let's put a 9 over there. Okay. So this is a hand 4. So you see that actually the testing portion take me longer time than what? Than the writing the program, okay? Because you don't know, there might be some tiny mistake I have made. Okay, this one actually has no A involved, so I still need to check the string. Okay, so categories 4. So now let me try to have different hand now. Okay, so I have straight. Now the next one, let's try flush. Okay, hand 5, let's try flush. How about this? Hand 5, let me try straight flush. So here, let me try 1, once, because I want to test it with this straight set. I don't want to change. It has straight, but I want to try straight flush. Okay. Okay, actually I did a stupid job. Okay, so let me try this one. This one actually doesn't make sense. Okay. Here actually let me try this one. Okay, this one actually I shouldn't actually do this. Okay, so let me actually copy. And here let me actually put it here. Okay. I should have done this, right? I did a stupid mistake of doing that many times. Actually, I just need to do a function that actually should be okay. And I shouldn't be doing that stupid job to change this not many times, okay? So I put this H instead. So put a file, no, it shouldn't be a file. So here, okay, and I come back to here, this function is called check hand H, okay? Because I'm repeating the same thing, I should actually just do this one. That actually here I should be checking hand. Actually fine. Okay. Okay, this makes more sense now. Now let's do this one. Just compile. And run. So hand file. Wait, hand file just give me a string. It's the same kind. Okay, come back here. Okay, here I'm passing the same kind of card, and it come here to do sorting and arrange. Get frequency, get these. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. And it should get category code, and also get a kind of card with the H. So kind of card, what happened to kind of card when it has the, so kind of card. So the category code already wrong, okay? So the H, I come to here, get category, and it's stuck at the straight. It doesn't go to straight flush, okay? It doesn't go to straight flush because we have is flush, is straight flush. So it's straight flush, not A and B and the C, okay? So that's actually print out has straight and has flush. Then we will know whether there's something wrong or not, okay? So come to here. So here in here, let's do after the arrangement. So here, let me print now. Okay, let's print now has flush and has a straight. Okay. Okay, and here let me actually do here F. Okay. Straight. Okay. Okay, good. Let's actually do this one. Okay. So look at the flush checker may fail. Okay. So flush actually go fail. So I'm correct. The flush checker is wrong. Okay. So the flush checker is wrong. Let's go back to the flush. Okay. The flush function must have wrong. Go back to head flush. Actually, we actually has get a suit 0, and then AB card. I actually. So how about this? Let's do this one here. Okay. Oh, let me see. Actually, I should have cars as of I that get a suit. Okay, and here I should have I. Okay, so let's see if every car get the right suit. Yeah, it should be when it is the same. It actually it should actually get the same. Hey, how comes the last one is 3?
That's confusing.
It's confusing, right? Go back to here, right? Check. Oh, okay, it actually is 3. No, this is just 2. Let me go back to my last step, okay? Wait. 0, 1. Everybody is 1, right? How comes it has 2 or 3? How come it actually had a 2 or 3? Let me go back, okay? It can be 3, right? So here, let's do this one, okay? Go back to here. So something wrong with my brush. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on here, and let's do system.out print line, okay? And here I'm going to do the cars, so erase that toString of my cars, okay? So that's the car I have, okay? So let me actually compile and run, okay? Well, it actually is K, right? It actually is K, it's a space K. What's going on? So the data corrupted. Data got corrupted. So here, actually, let me see. Last step, we have this constructor, right? K corrupted. Where is the K? I don't have K. Hand file, I don't have K. Where is the K? I have a 9, but here I have a K or space. Let me see. Yeah, I do have a K, but it should be diamond. Okay. So this one, let me actually, I have a sorting, and I have a sorting, I have a range. Over here, I have a sorting, I have a range. So here, I print out it for the hand first, and I do have that. So let me check, okay, check my data. So here, when I, let me see. Let me clean it, okay? Let me do it one more time. So before we go into hand file, here let me actually do let me actually do a mark. So actually it actually will have a boundary. So here is started. So when the data get in, it's correct, right? When data come in, actually it's correct. That's the first time I print it. Should be over here. It's correct, right? And after that, I do sorting arrangement, and then here I do brush. So here at the hand file, let me see the hand file. I come to here, right? So here I do somehow corrupted over here, okay? So this one, okay. And then I do print out F, okay, and F and S. So this F0 since actually, when do I print out the F0 thing? Where do I print out this F0 thing? So it's in the flash checker. So I may have actually assigned something to it. So here when I do, right, brush, assign set 0, okay? And then here, so here I actually take the suit. I print it, right? It return false. So here it shouldn't be changing. I come here to this, right? So I check the flush. So somehow there is a operation. So I'm checking from starting from where? So when I check flush, I'm going to here to the has royal, and then it's straight. Okay, so it's royal is straight. These two different things I actually will run the F once. So the first one is royal flush. I would actually go to check the her flush first, right? And then second one, when did I actually print out my two cards? So here, let's do this one, okay? So actually here you will print out the string card once, okay? So let's check the string. Check the string. We here have this one. Set. We have set B to 14, okay? Here, this one is the first one I print, right? When I get into the let me see. When I come here, right? We come to here, I print it once. And then I do sorting and arrange routing, these two. So let me actually, after here, let me actually print it one more time, okay? So here, this one actually is after arrangement, I actually print one, okay? So this one, let's do SS, okay? So, okay, when I get into the SS, it is the right one. So 2x1 is okay. 3x1 go wrong, okay? So let me see, 2x1 is okay. So I go into this one, 2x1 is okay. So 2x1, I don't need to worry about. 3x1 is wrong. So here, 3x1 is when I go into here, has flush, is go wrong. So has flush, who will go has flush? Who will go has flush? Has flush is called by, I'm actually here has, so at the arrangement, I call it has flush once. Okay, so has royal, has straight, has flush. So here I have the A, B, C, and somehow it got corrupted. So when I go into has flush, it actually is wrong. So this XX is actually when I first time here actually This one actually is the calling the hash brush. First time I call the hash brush, no problem. It actually is it actually over here. Okay, first time I call hash brush, I come to here, go into the check-in, go into the check-in. I first time call the hash brush. Okay, and then where here I do hash brush again. So how about here? Let me actually do cancel it. Let me see. These two does not trying to call the hash brush. Let me see. No, that's not doing it. Okay. So how about let me go to here with my hand. Okay. So here before I actually let me actually do here. Okay. I actually care about is ABC only. Okay. So let me actually put these different hands location, see if actually it actually will create trouble or not. Okay. Okay, take a longer time, but if you actually have something to do, you actually uh, it's okay for you to leave. Okay, if you actually got bored of, I'm okay. Don't worry. Okay, I'll continue to do this. Okay. So I said before checking the C before doing this, I want to make sure that actually which function of these actually change the data for the cars. Okay. Somehow there's one guy who will change the car for me. So let's see here. Okay. So here the text file here. The first time we run it, nothing wrong. Okay. And then, oh, here somehow here it changed. Second time actually, you run the second time between. So this is very bizarre. So who changed the data? It actually is the this one is after C. After C is after C. So between after C and before A, they create trouble. Okay. So here actually, I just do arrange. They has brush. In between, I have nothing. So here the set frequency and the get frequency somehow change my car. Okay. So let me actually insert more. So here, what I should do is actually let me do clean out of the car over here. Okay. See which guy actually corrupt my data. Okay. So I print out my H here. Okay. So this guy already has it. Okay. So here I have an A. Okay. Let's do A. Okay. Let's do B here. Okay. And after the flush, let's do C. Okay. I think somehow here someone corrupt my data. Okay. before the second flush. After C is okay, and then before A, it actually, the second time I read it before A, somehow the data got corrupted. Okay, go back to here. So this one okay. After C, okay. And then where's my AAA? So it's actually before my AAA. So somehow it has brush. It actually is the second time I do have brush. So why here I do have brush here? So let me see. Any of my function actually create trouble. I actually do ABC calculation, right? And arrange, when I here I do arrange. I do arrange once, okay? Let me see, where do I have the arrange, okay? I only have two locations I have arranged.
I need to leave.
Yeah, just leave.
Okay.
Anybody bye. Who actually has something to do, just leave, okay? I'll continue. And eventually I'll give you a healthy set, okay? Don't worry. Here somehow there's a bug that changed my data. Okay, so here apparently right here, my car data got changed, okay? Here I set car, okay. So let me actually do checking the cars, okay? Because car will represent where my data is. So if someone change my data, okay, this guy sorting, it will change my data. Yeah, it's one for sure. It change my data and get I. Okay, so here actually, let me see. It do sorting, right? And then the X is my array list. Oh, here it said the minimum to be this. So I think this one actually created trouble, okay? Minimum is this. So compared to car, so here I think this one actually changed my car because the minimum over here and it add the minimum to it, okay? So actually in the sorting, it has this hidden one that created trouble, okay? This is the maximum car. Let's do 14. That actually is fake. So here let's do this, okay? It actually that compare. So how about this? I get a car and then get a ring. I get a ring for it and then I compare to the minimum. So actually let's do, if that one that's then the minimum, I change it, okay? So here it's comparison of the minimum. So here I get a ring and then the minimum will be actually get a ring. Okay, so I rewrite the sorting algorithm and then I should have my index, okay? So here, let me see, I have the index check, and C is the index of the car in my array list. Okay, C is the index of a car in my array list. So let me see. I need to change the algorithm. Okay. So here, let's create this minimum. So minimum change it to integer. Okay. So here I have this one actually. It's the integer got a max value. Okay. Okay, and then get a rank and change it. Okay, get the rank and change it. So here we have the minimum of the range, and then the index will be the minimum index in the car. So here this mean that actually let's do it as C.get index. Okay, I get it from the C array list, and then add that one is the minimum. Add that one to X, and C actually got change. Okay. So here, let's see, I have one extra one compile. Okay, that is see if this works. Okay. Okay, you got royal flush now. Okay. Any question?
Okay.
So as you can see here, actually it take a while to debug it. Okay. So I make a mistake actually when I actually do the sorting algorithm. I use a big car for the sorting, but that big car actually is unnecessary. Okay, so here let me actually delete this unnecessary print now. Okay, don't worry, it's typical. Okay, sometimes we just run into such trouble. Okay, but when you delete it, make sure that you also still make sure that your scene still working. Okay, you still need to make sure your scene still working. One by one, delete it. Okay, don't delete everything. So you actually will be able to roll back. Okay, so check in here. So you can do here to do system.out, and you will know where the data you need to actually delete. Okay. So unnecessary output, now I erase them. Okay. So here this one I don't need it. Okay. So it's some error I have done before. It's not really real error. Okay. I make a wrong initial condition. That's it. But sometimes, when the program gets bigger, you are harder to debug. Okay. Compile. Okay. One more time. Okay, so here's straight, and then straight, three of a kind. Okay, so straight flush, I actually finished the testing. Okay, so number 5, straight flush, I finished the testing. So now it become clean and easier. Okay, so let me actually continue. The previous few one I can actually change, but I don't want to do it because I'm going to continue. Okay, so now this one I'm going to test the royal flush. So royal flush, I just need to change the 9 back to 1 as A, okay? So I should be able to check the royal flush. Okay, so number 9, royal flush straight. Okay, last one I need to check, okay? Last one I need to check because the 4 of a kind I'm going to check in later, okay? So last one in the flush and straight portion I need to check. So hand of 7. Here I should check a flush, but no straight, okay? So number 7, I check this one. Flush and but no straight. So no straight, I put 5. I'm sorry. Put A over here. Put a 3 over here. So that would give me a flush. Okay. Okay, it's a flush. So straight flush, royal flush, flush, it all been set it. Okay. So now I'm going to set a different one, 4 of a kind and full house. The last 2 test case I need to have. Okay. Number 8. Okay. Number 8, that's test 4 of a kind. Okay. Number 8, that's test 4 of a kind. So here, let me change it to 2. Okay, 1, and then 0. And then here I have 3, okay? And every single one, I change it to 3. Change it to 3. Change it to 3. It will be 3 of a kind, okay? 4 of a kind. Okay? Now, last one, let me check the full house, okay? So the calculation portion is not hard, but I do spend some time on this debugging, and debugging is also an art. I'm sorry. So okay, here let me change this one to a 8. So I will have a full house. Okay, so every single one, 2 pair, I think that we tested in the test hand before, right? Test many hand, I can test many hand. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we actually tested every single situation now. Then what's the next we can do? Because we are out of time, so maybe I can show you some other time, okay? But we actually get too long. We will try to have another session to work on the graphic part and also the car strength. After this point, we actually determine the category. I do not expect me to spend so much time, okay? This one actually take longer time than I think. And the next one, what I will do is actually, in addition to this get category, right? You should still have a set and also have the frequency, right? Based on these 2 and the category, 3 information, you should determine the strength of your car. Is that okay? Strength of your car means like if you have a high car, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay, this car is stronger than that car. We can do calculation based on these 3 information to get the strength of the car. Is that okay? So same category, there is still a stronger set and a weaker set. Is that okay?
Okay.
And then we can calculate the score based on that. But today we get too late, so I probably will stop here, okay? And then I'll send you the video and also this current deck. Okay, this is update one. I will send it to you. And then after that, I will find another day to work on the strengths and then eventually go to the graphic portion. Is that okay? This is a very big project anyway, so I just show you that we come from one class to many class, and we're still fighting and trying to finish this big project. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, if no question, let's actually stop here, okay? So maybe see you some other time, okay? And May, we won't have class. And I may add some extra session for this. If you are interested, I will actually continue, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye now.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry for the long time, okay? Sorry. Bye now.